All right, people, we back with another one again. This time we got a lady in Florida, faked like she was a nurse and she never passed the exam. Only reason she got caught when she was being promoted to a charge nurse, that's when they found out who she really was and what really happened. Let's play some of this video and let's talk about it.
Making a woman detectives say posed as a nurse in Flagler County is now in jail. Deputies say the woman worked on thousands of patients by pretending to be someone else.
West 2's Justin Shecker joins us live this afternoon in Flagler County. Justin, we know you just got an update from the sheriff. What did he say?
Now, just when you think you heard it all, everything is coming out of Florida. There's always some type of scam, crime, or fraud coming out of Florida. She was a fake nurse at Avent Health facility where she treated over 48 patients or 4,800 patients. One of those, I will play the video and let them talk about it.
Well, Sheriff Rick Staley describes this case as one of the most disturbing cases of medical fraud his deputies have ever investigated. Fortunately, the sheriff says there were no serious injuries or deaths related to this former Avent Health employee who's accused of getting her job by posing as another registered nurse.
Hey there, are you Autumn? Yeah. Can you step out of the car for me, please?
Sure. Flagler County Sheriff's deputies arrested.
Well, it's a good thing. They got her out of the house, so she wasn't embarrassed on the job, so everybody can laugh at her, even though they laughing at her anyway. I know deep down inside I'm laughing at her, but at least they caught her at her house where she wasn't really embarrassed. Well, she's on the news, so she might really be embarrassed. Let's play some more, see what she's talking about.
29-year-old Autumn Bardisa Tuesday for 7 counts of practicing a healthcare profession without a license and 7 counts of fraudulent use of personal identification information.
I would say this is greed or wanting a job so bad that you would manipulate a system and assume somebody's identity to be able to practice. You went to.
Now, the problem is, if the dummy went to school, you failed the test, why not take it again? She probably failed it too many times. She probably was too embarrassed to take the test again. Like I said, like Aaliyah said, first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can try again.
School, but you failed the exam.
The criminal investigation began after Avent Health Palm Coast Parkway terminated Bardisa in January for impersonation.
I forgot to mention we got this from WESH News too. It looks like it's NBC. Make sure you go on their page, check them out, and make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe on ours as well.
Another registered nurse.
She was up for a promotion to a charge nurse, and that triggered a review of her documentation, at which time they determined that it was fraudulent.
The charging affidavit says Avent Health hired Bardisa as an advanced nurse tech in July 2023. During the hiring process, she lied that she passed her exam and she provided the license number.
Well, evidently, people, this is what happens when you lie and you're on that cocaine use. You're on some type of drugs to think you was going to get away with this little scam. Come on now, really? You really thought, how long you thought you was going to get away with this? And a person that ran a background check, they ought to be fired too, because evidently she was supposed to show her credentials, and she never showed it to them.
Matching another person with her first name and a different last name. Bardisa claims she was recently married and had a new last name.
So they congratulated her on getting married, asked her to provide a copy of the marriage certificate, which she never did.
Between June 2024 through January, detectives say Bardisa treated nearly 4,500 patients as an RN, despite never holding a valid nursing license.
Take a good look at this picture of this lady. You can see around her eyes, there's some heavy use of drugs going on around there. It's in her eyes. She just look like she's seen the end of the world. Her fake nurse scam did not pay off. I mean, come on, people. If you went to the school, just go keep taking the test till you pass it. Now, the test is not easy. You have to really study to pass this test. Now, let's play some more, see what she got to say.
The sheriff says the state attorney filing a charge for every potential victim was impractical.
They charged one count for each month that she worked at the hospital as allegedly a fully licensed authorized RN.
The affidavit says in March, a state medical quality assurance investigator first interviewed the other Autumn, who works as an RN for Avent Health in South Florida.
So evidently she went to school with a lady named Autumn with the same first name, and she said she got married. That's why her last name is different on the test or the credentials. But come on, if she didn't provide an update of all the information, why is she hired? Couldn't be Lakeisha or Tanisha or Hanika or Tanika down the street. They couldn't have got away with it type of stuff. You know what I'm about to say. I ain't gonna have to say it, but you know how she got away with it.
She told the investigator she took other steps to protect her credit in case Bardiza attempted to steal her identity outside of her medical license.
She found somebody with her first name, different last name, but how she was able to find is they actually went to school together, but they did not know each other.
And Bardiza was booked into the Flagler County Detention Facility on a combined $70,000 bond. She does have an arraignment scheduled for September 2nd. And the sheriff is asking anyone who believes they might have been one of her victims to send an email to fakenurse@flaglersheriff.com.
Well, if she was booked on $75,000 bond, that means she only has to pay $7,000 for a bail bond to get out if they decide to touch her case. Because there's no way I would trust a woman to pay $7,000 and you go lose out on your money if she don't show up to court. Or people, you gotta be smarter than this. People, you gotta do better. You gotta start checking people's credentials. Now, let's play some more of the video. We don't have much of it left.
Covering Flagler County live in Palm Coast, I'm Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.
All right, Justin. Now, we reached out to Avent Health and asked what protocols they have to prevent this from happening again. In a statement, a spokesperson says, quote, "We do not comment on private personnel matters or pending legal matters."
I bet you don't comment because you're feeling real stupid right about now. They hired this woman with no background investigation. Evidently, you didn't run a background check on her because if you did, you would have seen that she didn't have no medical license. All you had to go was send a letter to the medical review board or whatever board it is. They would have told you she didn't have no license. But yet, still you hired this woman. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. They feeling real embarrassed, so they not gonna say anything right about now. That's why I'm gonna play a little bit what's left.
All inquiries should be directed to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
Now they feel, oh boy, they feeling real stupid because they embarrassed right now. All you had to do was check the information the whole time. Like I said, people, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of this situation. Until next time, people, don't hire fake nurses without getting all the information. Until next time, people, we out.